Hello everybody and welcome back to Halfsword. Today's episode we are still continuing off with Kaspar, so without further ado let's get into it. So we are starting off with a yard duel.
Oh!
Alright, we are now on our second yard duel, so let's just go ahead and take him out. Now that we are on our third yard duel, I notice he has no armor, so I'm going to try and stab him in the chest if I can. Alright, we will now begin our fourth yard duel, if I'm remembering correctly. And that was over really fast. I'm just going to go ahead and just destroy his legs because he's not surrendering. And now we are on our last yard duel. For our second fight of the day, we are doing a alley champion. And now that fight is over, I'm going to pick up his sword and then grab my war staff and we'll be right into our next fight. And for our next fight, we're doing another alley champion. Alright, we are now spicing things up with a yard champion. And we both are using the same weapon. Alright, we are doing a yard burt. So it's just me against these three people. Now there's two people, one, and that should be all of them. Now we are on some alley doubles. And I'm gonna do my best to knock this down onto them. I think I got one of them taken care of.
Let not thy hand be heavy upon me.
And now it's just this one. Now we need to take out two more armored personnel. Hopefully that'll take him out, and that'll take him out, so we are all good. And for our final fight, it is just two sworded armored individuals that I will be fighting. And I will just be stabbing him in the leg until he gives up. We have a lot of money from those fights, so we're going to go ahead and rest for the night. And now that we are well rested, we're going to see what fights they have to offer for us. The yard duels are looking very interesting, so let's see what those have to offer. Alright, we are now in our yard duel fight. That it was 1 out of 4 people taken care of. Alright, that guy has a bill hook. And now for our fourth fight, we are going to just try and swing as fast as we could. For this fight, I'm bringing back the crossbow, and we are doing a forced champion. And it appears we get a second crossbow to take with us. Now we have to rest again. We are back with a cellar champion. I am not even sure what I just did there, but it appears to have worked. And I do not even know what could cause that much damage, but something did. We are now back with some alley doubles. As they make their way on over to us.
Levster! Dolt!
And we just completely cut him in half. Alright, we are on our second and last fight.
Squandro! Varlet! Oaf! Hedgeborn!
Alright, we got a nice neck hit on that guy.
Vilnius! Mangakur!
We are just gonna try and stab this man with our sword. Or we will slash at him. And it looks like a second round victory. We are now on 6 rounds of cellar duels. Let's go ahead and make that 5. I completely missed that crossbow shot, so now I am having to fight hand to hand with my sword. 4 more rounds.
Blast! Wretch!
Now I have to put my crossbow in his neck till he surrenders. Now we have 3 more rounds. Now we are on our last 2, and we'll have 1 more until we... Alright, and this is our final foe from the cellar duels. Now we are on our yard champion, and he is done with. I really don't like using the crossbows, but I just feel like it makes the most entertaining videos. Now we are on our slums champion. And that was a very easy win. I mean, I didn't do much. All I did was get a crossbow shot to the neck, but he did most of the work for me falling down. So let's move on to our next fight. We are now in our next fight doing yard doubles. So I'm going to go ahead and try and hit someone with a crossbow in 3rd person. I don't even know how I lost that. But we do have cellar retribution. This is like the most awkward fight ever. Alright, now we just hold our crossbow in his neck till he surrenders. We are now on 2 rounds of alley doubles.
Now, sir!
I was really hoping that leg shot would have taken him down, but it does not appear to have done so. Hopefully having 1 arm will give him what he needs to surrender. Now we are on our second fight of the alley doubles, and this will also be our last fight. I'm gonna try and open my sheath and kill him. Kaspar is now going to fight in the militia tournament. And now that we are in that tournament, let's see if we can win this by ourselves with no help. Round 1 was fairly easy, now it's just on to round 2. Round 2 appears to be just as easy. Round 3, there's now 2 people we'll have to be fighting. Alright, round 3 was really easy. Now we are on round 4, and apparently the person in red is helping me take out the person in blue. Now we are on round 5. I do not like the more ranged weapons that these two individuals have. They also have no armor on their bodies, so it should be easy to take them out. Alright, we have 2 more rounds, and I nearly just completely lost there. And now we will move on to our last round.
Squandrel.
Alright, I was really hoping I could have at least taken one of them out there, but I think he is now out of the fight.
Cockle. Varlet.
Okay, I think I got a very large hit on this person's neck, and he is out of the fight. So it's just me and this dude. And now it just appears to be just me. And we will claim our very nice reward. And with that, we unlock the rank of soldier. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and a comment down below. I hope you all have a great rest of your guys' day.